So if you're going to raise goats, one of the things you want to do is test your hay, and especially on wethers. You really need to know what your phosphorus and calcium ratio is, and the only way to do that is to test. Once you establish your phosphorus and calcium ratio, then you can know what type of feed and whether you can supplement with different things like grain and how it interacts with your water. But testing hay is really, really simple. They make this little tool. I made my own, just a little copper tube that I cut it, and you just stick it into a bale and then you pull it out. You select out a couple of different bales, or if you don't want to do that, you just break a bale open, grab a little sample from different bales, and you send it into the lab. You can find the labs that you're going to send your hay into on PackGoats.com. It's a place out in Nebraska, is the one we use. Ward Laboratories is what it is. And the reason you need to test is because, number one, they need a particular amount of protein. So if you're feeding grass hay, especially to wethers, you want to make sure that you have enough protein, because that's the problem with grass hay, is it works well with the phosphorus and calcium ratio naturally, which again is 2 or 3 parts calcium, 1 part phosphorus. And what you're going to do is you're going to want to balance that with the rest of the stuff. So you know your protein, you want to have something that's in that 10 to 12 range kind of minimum, and it's hard to get grass hay at that. So if your ratio lends itself to where you can throw in a little bit of alfalfa, now you can boost your protein and you can raise bigger packers. With does, we feed straight alfalfa, and they do super good on it because they need to grow babies and they need to make milk and they need the calcium. So especially if you're raising wethers, test your hay, test your hay, test your hay.